This episode's FDR shoutout goes to Comrade Mayo. Leave a comment down below to have a chance for a shoutout in the next episode. Make sure you're subscribed. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Fish for Thought. My name is Chris, your host for the greatest show on Monday of the Earth and soon of Mars. That was a cringe. Hope your week is off to a good start. Glad you could make it. It's the show with hot fish tanks and even hotter bad fish tanks and some hot takes from yours truly. Without further ado, let's get it started. Fish tank review. I'm not looking forward to this. I have been warned and you have been warned that this is going to be a disaster.
This is Bubbles, my pet catfish, and she outgrew her aquarium, so we're going to put her in her new home. See you, Bubbles. Oh my god. Oh no! Oh my god!
Fish rescue gone very wrong indeed. A little bit speechless right now. That was a Hoplo catfish. Very awesome fish in the hobby. I've always wanted one myself, just couldn't get a big enough tank and the conditions weren't right. But that clearly doesn't matter to this guy. Got him in a fish bowl that he's calling a tank. Just really rubbing salt in the wound. Here I am being a thoughtful human being like, oh, this Hoplo catfish is awesome. I love them, but I could never have them because my 30-gallon isn't big enough to hold one. This guy's like 0.3 gallons. How about that? Catch me outside. That's a catfish. They're designed not to be very edible. Catch any catfish out and they stiffen up and stick their spines out, some of them venomous. The fish that ate it would likely get it stuck in their esophagus, killing them both. Man, things just can't get more disappointing today, huh? That is depresso right there. My question is, how long was he living in that bowl? You know, here is some good news, I believe. As good of the news as it can come out of this. I can't even English right now. The thing is, I don't think that Hoplo catfish was living too long in that bowl. I think this was just a pure publicity stunt, but I'm willing to bet that that catfish was just bought from the store that day, put into a bowl, and then plopped into the lake or ocean. What kind of huge fish were those? They look like tuna. This guy goes into the middle of the Pacific, so at least it wasn't suffering for most of its life in that fish bowl, or one can hope. Honestly, the fish getting immediately eaten is better than it living and effing up the local ecosystem. Of course, the best solution would have been to give it to a fish store or upgrade the tank, but oh well. I have to agree here. When I saw what was happening, that they were introducing this non-native catfish into the ecosystem at large, I was ready, you know, my ecologist brain, my conservation science degree was resurfacing and I was like, this guy's gonna destroy the whole ecosystem right here. But then it was eaten and I was very conflicted. What are you supposed to do other than make the tank bigger and better? Nothing. What do you mean? You're supposed to make the tank bigger and better. You're right. There's nothing else to do. What kind of lame ass question is this? Hey guys, quick pause. Father's Day is coming up and I'm trying to replace this clunky old wallet with this beautiful crisp wallet by The Ridge, the sponsor of this FTR episode. I can just imagine my dad hanging out with his friends and whipping out this guy. They're all gonna be like, bro, where'd you get that? But I still need to hold cash. I got you, fam. Come on, it's 2022, not 2072. We do still need cash around. But I have 10 cards I gotta hold. This thing can hold comfortably 12 cards. But besides the solid build quality, the clean look, and the convenience of it all, I think the two things that dads are going to appreciate the most is that it comes with a lifetime warranty, and if you don't like it after trying it out for 45 days, you give it back and your money goes back to you as well. Right now they're offering a 15% discount on your order if you use my code FFT or use the link in the description and comments below. ridge.com/FFT. Father's Day gift. Done. This tank is sent in by Jin Seong. It is a very Blackwater-esque tank with a lot of tannins in it, and rightfully so because this thing is harboring a betta uberus. And here it is, folks. One of the smallest variants of betta fish. Wow, it's just blending in with the habitat here. In the wild, they live in dark, very acidic waters as low as pH of 3 or 4. And this really just reminds me of that. It's dark, full of tannins. I can't imagine the pH being higher than 4 in here. What at first looked to be an unassuming tank that's maybe a little dirty, maybe a little run down, not taken care of, turns out to be a beautifully and intentionally done microhabitat that doth bringeth and tear to mine eye. 4.75 out of 5. Keep up the great work. 6 goldfish per gallon. No wonder so many people have crappy aquariums. What can I keep in a 2-gallon tank? Here we go. The 2-gallon fish tank is ideal for small or beginner tanks. I don't know about beginner. Smaller than the 1-gallon jar, but bigger than a bowl. So the 2-gallon tank is smaller than the 1-gallon jar, but bigger than a bowl. So the one, yeah, it can accommodate up to 6 goldfish or 3 feeder guppies. All right, hear me out here. Per gallon. What does that? And has plenty of room for other supplies like plants and decoration. It's also perfect if you want to keep a betta. Fishkeepingfolks.com. Yo, how are you gonna take up a domain name like fishkeepingfolks.com and put out this garbage? First of all, how much weed did you smoke? Up to 6 goldfish or 3 guppies? That's one drastic size difference. I mean, both are wrong, but still. That's like saying you can either keep a whale or a betta fish in a bathtub. Wow, Sophia, I gotta say, you have outdone yourself with this comparison. Also, can we talk about how really small tanks are actually not the best choice for beginners? Exactly. Even experts, if they're being honest, don't always check the water parameters as often as they should in a small 2-gallon container like that. They can crash just like that. Sent in by Vampirian Taylor. 20-gallon, 100 mystery snails, 3 bristlenose plecos. Whoa. 2 breeding panda cories, neon tetras, and Siamese algaeters. Alrighty, that is sounding like overstocked to me. Bristlenose plecos, 3 of them in a 20-gallon. That's pushing it for sure. Not to mention, there's 100 mystery snails in here. Mystery snails are not small. As you can clearly see, this is a 20-gallon, and these snails look humongous. These snails are making this 20-gallon look like a 5-gallon. And you best bet the bio load is off the charts. But I do read that they have a few filters up and going. They could be over filtering and over aerating the place, and they got live plants and floaters up top. I don't doubt that the husbandry is proper and there, but for me it's a bit much. However, it is still a very interesting tank. It's almost like a species tank of mystery snails. 4.15 out of 5, keep it up. When you've watched every single FTR and now have to wait until Monday like everyone else, it's all over. This is how I feel whenever I watch any show. I binge watch, I catch up to it, and then I'm like, oh no, now I have to wait weekly like everyone else, and I gotta find a new show to watch. But it's just so trippy that someone's saying this about my show. I never thought the day would come. Super flattered. 5 out of 5 meme. Matt G with a 15-gallon guppy and cherry shrimp tank. Loving the wide open spaces, and it does not look overcrowded at all. Got a little hideout, got live plants, nice centerpiece wood. Overall clean build. You got a feeding ring up top. 3.9 out of 5, keep it up. Goes to bed after a long day. Forgot to do a water change. Remembering you have thick substrate and plants. That's right, that's why we do it, folks. So when we have that nightmare of a realization, we don't actually have to get up. We can go back to sleep because we know it's been taken care of. They've taken up the nitrates, they keeping the ammonia and nitrites low. Let's go. Pookie sent in their 20-gallon fish tank running some DIY CO2. Love to see it. It looks like the CO2 is working. That's a clean build right there. I see you with that corner heavy wood formation. Nutrient rich looking substrate, kind of fluoride-y. Make sure to keep up with the liquid fertilizers and the root tabs. Substrate like fluorite definitely need to be continuously fertilized. They are inert, so they don't have any nutrients, but they're good at holding on to nutrients. Zebra Daniel tank with some neon tetras. And I think an angelfish or ram in the center there. 4.45 out of 5, keep up the great work. Was cleaning my fish tanks, put my mouth in the siphon to start suction. Uh-oh, water was already in it. Man, I hate it when that happens. Starts choking, drops the siphon on the floor. Are you describing what happened to me last Sunday? Fish crap water going everywhere, violently coughing, throwing up in mouth and has to spit it out. Finally catches the siphon and fixes it. Floor is soggy. I feel violated. Fish watch me act like an idiot, choking on their poop. Man, this is right in the feels. This hit too real. You try to get all these fish keepers emotional. Ugh, I just relived that. Blech. These fish/animals be suffocating in a 2-inch deep pool. Ooh, is that a crab? Oh, is that a Blackmore goldfish? In a blue checkerboard swimming pool. Classy. Very natural. This is what old growth forest all look like. Surprise eggs contain so cute duckling. Okay. Koi fish, crabs, catfish, freshwater shark, goldfish, eel. Where did you even get all this stuff? This vid really has 105 million views. All right, I'm off to find some eels and a freshwater shark. Marty42 sent in this beautiful planted tank. Wow, interesting little tunnel caves there. Beautiful big leaves of Anubias, either Barteri or Cophifolia, filling out the top. These taller tanks are not easy to escape. You did it really well. But what is surprising me is the stocking choice in here. What are those? Checkered barbs? Pygmy cories up top or pencil fish? Yo, what do you have in this tank, bro? Someone tell me. Pretty darn sick. I love it. 4.5 out of 5. Keep it up, man. Multi-grid fish tank. Fit for mini betta fish. when your own slogan doesn't match what the heck you put into your product. You know what I would call it? Small connected pots for your tomato plant. This would be perfect to show kids how the roots of tomato seeds germinate. What the hell is a mini betta fish, by the way? I don't think they mean the betta uberus we saw earlier in this episode. What are the chances those are actually betta fish and we are wrong? This guy went to a Miniso or one of those cute Japanese stationery stores and walked out with a rebranded fish tank for betta fish that they put 10 goldfish in. Okay, I need ideas for how we're going to feed the fish while on vacation. Feed her with a timer, let algae grow, get a very pregnant guppy, and let nature take its course. But I'm sure that's happened before, especially in fish tanks that have a lot of guppies. What do you guys think about that one? Yay, nay? Ethical, non-ethical? Personally, for me, next question. Opinions on these? Saw them on Facebook Marketplace. Why are they so skinny, bro? My first thought is ant farm. Make sure to cover the top though. I don't really think you should be putting even like guppies in there. Definitely not a betta fish. Yo, what's going on, folks? Welcome back to the end of the episode. Thank you so much for sticking until the end, driving the algorithm. Once again, please check out our sponsor Ridge Wallet at ridge.com/FFT for 15% off your order if you use code FFT on checkout. Guys, the question of the week is, what is your favorite floater plant for the aquarium? You wanna know what mine is? Next question. All right, see you guys in the comments below. If you enjoyed this episode, please smash that like button and subscribe. There'll be more videos to come. Don't forget to get your hands wet.
Tetra, 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 we in a spot, coming in hot, ventral fin dot, acclimate that, with my shoal at, clear my fin rod, from Cariciformes to Paracharodon, hold on, there's not another fish that you can wish for, lit fam sus, I finna one, I finna gone, 3 days without furt, I'm an addict, like fanatic, I'm a baddest, no tabs, only dirt, my Cory gang so loyal, black tetra go skirt, we came to play, came to silence, gang.